What exactly are we talking about?
Politics.
Sports.
Education.
We'll tell you anything you want to hear.
We talk, you listen.
Big's Golf Talk.
Well, here you all are, waiting to hear my broadcast. How very nice of you.
Big's Golf Talk.
America is talking.
Talking and talking and yakety yak.
Blah, blah, blah.
It's all about talk.
A place for information, advice, golf news, golf reviews, and of course, golf humor.
Do you know who this is?
Big's Golf Talk.
Comes highly recommended. You're going to feel better if you talk to him.
That's the fact, Jack. Now we'll talk.
Big's Golf Talk is presented by Tour Edge Golf, golf's most solid investment. Pound for pound, nothing comes close. BGT is also sponsored in part by The Distance Shoe, Squares Shoes, proof, not promise. Anson Belt and Buckle, premium belts for everyday use. AnsonBelt.com. Encore Golf, The Claw Glove by Caddy Daddy, Photo Ball Marker, and UFO Tour Golf. Connect with Big's Golf Talk on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all at Big's Golf Talk. Subscribe with us on YouTube and iTunes, Amazon Music, and the Google Play Music Store. We're also available on iHeartRadio, Spotify, and all your Alexa devices. Well, that's a fact, Jack. I am Big John Quick. She is the golf diva, Amanda Sensor. The golf father, Bill Cuevas, having the first hour off. He's going to join us on the back nine along with Greg Wise. We'll have a threesome on the back nine. But on the front nine, as we tee it up on number one here on Big's Golf Talk, it is a twosome of Big John Quick and the golf diva. Good morning, Amanda.
Good morning. Yeah, Bill wanted to sleep in this morning, so he said, I'll catch you on the back nine.
Yeah, we'll catch him on the back nine. Well, how, it's been, my life is chaotic right now. Baseball,
Yes.
high school
Same.
baseball is kicked in, and we're in full force of it going into the second week of baseball. And I tell you, already, we have the high school tournament, and this is what my life looks like right now.
Yeah. Yep.
So
It's just that time of year. I always feel coming out of it's like we're far enough away from like the holidays and that kind of thing, and everyone's getting back into the groove of how to function. And we're already into March.
I can't believe it. It's like it just seems like last week we were at the PGA show.
I know.
We still have material to cover from the PGA show. We have an interview with Larry the Cable Guy that Bill and I was a part of in the Squares booth.
Yeah.
And Puma, and stuff like that. So Cobra, we have interviews with that, and we also have Blue Tees interview. And a couple other interviews that we have to air here on Big's Golf Talk to get to, but we're going to get
just going so fast.
An hour with Bill the Golf Father Cuevas and Greg, the wisest man in golf, Greg Wise, is going to join us in the second hour. But yeah, have you ever? So I've been starting to talk about playing on Wednesdays, and I'm trying to set aside an afternoon of every single week, like I used to do in Wisconsin. Every Thursday, I went and played in my golf league,
Wouldn't that be a great concept? Oh, gosh. But I love the idea behind it. I think that's what, especially as much as we love golf, sometimes people don't understand that working in any type of golf industry, you actually play less.
Yes.
It's like the weirdest situation. You would think like, oh, I'm going to play more because I'm in the golf.
Those individuals working at golf courses, the pros and the range
yeah.
I ask them, oh, you must play every day.
Yeah, they're like, no, I might hit 5 balls when I walk by on my lunch break. And so I think it's important. I just had the same conversation with my husband. We're getting ready to play this weekend, and he hasn't played in a while. And frankly, neither have I. And I said, we have to go hit balls just once or twice this week. So I've got to get back into making that a priority, even though I know it's not, but it's also good for the soul. We enjoy it. I know you enjoy playing golf.
I
You need to
love
make
playing
sure
golf. Yeah.
you need to make sure that it's somewhere in that schedule. No matter how hectic, you got to have you time.
Not
So,
to mention I have so many new toys I got to try out.
amen. How can you review products if you don't get to use them?
You know? But yeah, so the company I work for was very kind enough. And I now have Wednesdays off.
Okay.
So
That could be your golf.
I'm gonna try and make that my golf afternoon. And
Okay.
Bill and I was talking about it, and believe it or not, I was invited to be a part of a senior golf league.
Oh,
I'm like,
okay.
well, how old is your seniors? And they're like 50. I'm like, well, I guess I fall into that.
I'm in it.
So Bill and I was looking into that and maybe do that because you get to pick your partner
Yeah,
in the
love
league,
it.
and it's a 2-man league. So yeah, so we're thinking about doing that, and it's between both of our houses right in the middle. So
That would be great. And like I said, as much as you work and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, I think it's really important to make sure that you're doing a couple things for
it
yourself.
keeps your mentality balanced.
Yes, you cannot just grind, 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 never do anything for yourself. And also, you'll be better for those around you if you're taking care of yourself. So I think a lot of times we get that backwards. I want to help everybody else first, but then I'm physically and emotionally drained.
Right.
So I've got to take care of me. And then I'm way better at handling all the chaos that life brings.
Exactly. Yeah. So, I've been working on, trying to free up time and everything else. And I just have to do it. And I just have to, use that word no, to
Yes.
some people.
It's hard. Following along with this topic, this past week, I have been wanting to add more cardio into what I'm doing. I just don't push myself hard enough because I hate cardio. So I was like, oh, they have so many classes where we belong. And I said, and they're included, like, I need to go. And anyone that knows me, I hate group settings by myself. Like, I'll go with a friend, but I
Right.
don't like group settings.
Right.
I'm
It's hard
not
to be motivated when you do something solo.
Yeah, and it's like the group setting thing when you don't know anybody. As extroverted as I can be, I'm not. I'm like, I don't want to make
Come
new
on,
friends.
face it. I mean, our minds are saying, "Ha, look at all those 20 people. They're looking at you and talking about you."
Yes,
You know,
100%.
yes,
And
yes.
so
I know that feeling so
it
much.
it is just not my cup of tea if I have my choice. So I broke through a barrier this week and I went to a couple different workout. I did a workout class that was like strength and conditioning. And then I even went to a dance jam, like aerobics, which is so not my cup of tea, but I was like, it's great cardio. I like to dance. And it was hard. It was very hard, but I did it. I conquered somewhat of a fear. And I was like, okay, I know that I can survive it and the world doesn't end if I go. But once again, that's back to doing the things for yourself.
Yeah.
So
Oh, absolutely. And that's what I'm trying to get to. It's just so hard. It's easier to motivate yourself when somebody's next to you to help you motivate.
100%.
And to do it solo.
It's hard.
My wife said to me the other day, "Oh, you gotta go hit balls." Yeah, you're right. I do. I do. Yeah, I do. I do. And it's like, all right. I look at the garage. I'm like, okay. No, I gotta go to the bank.
Yeah,
It's like there's you find some
100.
reason to say no. I'm not gonna do that because I got this to do.
And you're similar to me, especially with like the baseball assigning is from home.
Yeah.
So, and then I work primarily from home, which is great because yes, I can throw in a load of laundry and still work. But there is a tough balance because I find myself, like you said, instead of saying, "Oh, I need to go do this for myself," I'm like, "Oh, but I'll just go ahead and do this chore or
Right.
do something else." And I think working from home makes that kind of difficult because you got to find a balance.
Yeah, because sometimes I'm sitting here thinking, "Oh, my wife's at work. I'm off. All right, maybe I need to do housework instead of going and doing what I want to do."
Yeah, right.
Trying to help her around the house.
Sure. And there is a balance there, but you can't forget yourself, Mr. Quick.
As you Mrs. Censor.
I know. Easier said than done.
Yes, it is. Are you taking time out for yourself on a weekly basis, monthly basis, whatever the case might be? If you have some tips to motivate yourself, email us or leave a comment down on Facebook when you watch this on Facebook Live or YouTube, as a matter of fact. Be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube and leave a comment. If you have an idea that maybe for Amanda and myself, when we want to motivate ourselves without having that special friend next to us, we love to hear from your ideas and what you do to motivate yourself. To get yourself on the golf course, possibly, because I need help to get on the golf course. No, I just need to set that time aside. That's all. But today, we have a great show for you today. Oh, CW. What? The CW is airing sports?
What
sport are they airing on the CW? We'll talk about that in our segment 3 before we head into the 10T. Amanda and I will touch on that. Coming up next is On Par with Amanda. Stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss this on what she has to talk about on her segment right here on BGT 2.0. We'll be right back right after this.